versus battle. Fighter number 1, Piccolo, Variation 1. Piccolo is one half of Namekian that came to Earth in a spaceship that split apart to become Piccolo and Kami, the god of the Earth. In the first episode of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai, he finds himself on the side of the Z Warriors with the impending threat of the Saiyan invasion. He comes to fight Raditz with Goku and ends up destroying Raditz and in the process killing Goku, sending him to Otherworld to train with King Kai. In Goku's absence, he trains Gohan, his son, to become a formidable fighter so they can help fight off the Saiyan invasion coming in 1 year's time. After training as hard as possible, they'll put the new skills to the test against the Cyberman and the Saiyan invasion. Fighter number 2, Nappa, Variation 1. He is one of the two Saiyans that travelled to Earth after hearing about the Dragon Balls through a communication device of Raditz Scouter. He comes to Earth with Vegeta to find the Dragon Ball so they can wish for immortality and fight against the tyrant of the galaxy, Frieza. After emerging from their space pods, Nappa disintegrates the entire city in a display of complete power. He then comes to fight and completely humiliate all of the Z Warriors, including Piccolo, Chiaotzu, and even the mighty Tien, who gave Goku a run for his money back in Dragon Ball, is no match for the mighty strength of Nappa.
What?
Are you ready for the fight? Piccolo Variation 1 versus Nappa Variation 1. Round 1, stat points. The stat round will test the total health, ki and stamina of each of the characters and determine which one has the better stats. They will get half a point per half of a bar over 2 full bars of health or 5 bars of ki or stamina that they have. My Frieza Race character has 2.5 bars extra of health and 4 bars of ki and stamina extra, meaning he has 10.5 total points. How good are Piccolo's stats? Let's find out. Health plus 3.5, ki plus 0.5 and stamina plus 0.5 to give 4.5 total stat points. How good are Nappa's stats? Let's find out. Health plus 3.5, ki plus 0.5 and stamina plus 2, giving him 6 total points. Round 2, damage per second. In this round, we're going to measure the time between the initial and final spark for each of the 3 main combos, the full, light, heavy and mixed, in conjunction with their total damage to calculate their damage per second. Starting off the DPS round is Piccolo with his full light combo chain. Next up is his full heavy combo chain. Thirdly and finally, his mixed combo chain, which is his heavy light, heavy light, heavy. The times have been recorded and the damage is set. Let's find out Piccolo's damage per second. Against Nappa, Piccolo has a DPS of 881. Now we're going to analyze Nappa's full light combo chain. Next up is his heavy combo chain. Finally is his full mix combo, which is his heavy light, heavy light, heavy. The times have been recorded and the damage is set. Let's find out Nappa's damage per second. Against Piccolo, Nappa has a DPS of 1217. Round 3, Super Moves. Starting off the super round is Piccolo's Dust Attack to blind the opponent. Next up is Eagle Explosion, a damage dealing move you can charge up to deal more damage. Next is Wall of Defense, a move that teleports you in front of an ally and shields them from damage, a move that Piccolo used to save Gohan's life at the cost of his own in the anime. Next, he can recharge his ki with Energy Charge, which is very slow. Very slow. His evasive is Super Explosive Wave to push away attackers. His only ultimate is Special Beam Cannon that fires an unblockable single hit ki blast move. Now let's analyze Piccolo's super moves. His total super damage is 9,240. His damage per ki bar is 2,310. His evasive does over 1,000 damage. He has no utility skills. He has a regen skill which recovers ki. He has a blindness skill, and he also has a protection skill for allies, but he has no awoken skill. A pretty diverse moveset. Moving on to Nappa, his first super move is Sledgehammer to smash the opponent into the floor. Next is Energy Shot, pretty weak ki blast move. Next is Genocide Shell, to surround yourself in protective mines that explode and hurt the enemy. He has full power charge to charge his ki quicker than Energy Charge. His evasive is Break Strike to send the opponent straight up into the air. His only ultimate is Giant Storm to explode the area around the opponent and disintegrate them in a display of power. Let's look at Nappa's supers. His full super damage output is 10,545. His average damage per ki bar is 2,109. His evasive doesn't do 1,000 damage. He has no utility skills. He has a regen skill which recovers ki. He has no blindness skill, but he has a protection skill in using Genocide Shell, and he has no awoken skill. This will be quite close. And it's time for the results. The winner of round 1 stats goes to Nappa. The winner of round 2, the DPS, goes to Nappa. And finally, round 3, the super round, goes to Piccolo. In the case of the rematch of Nappa versus Piccolo, Nappa has better stats, more damage per second, but Piccolo has better supers, but that's not enough to win. The winner is Nappa.
That's impossible.
After the conclusion of the battle of Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz, after Goku died, went to King Kai's world and trained with him while the Z-Fighters fought Vegeta and Nappa, with the destruction of the Cybermen and the defeat of Nappa at the hand of Goku. Goku, the Saiyan, sent to Earth as a baby with the intent to destroy it, who bumped his head and got raised by Grandpa Gohan to be a good boy and learn martial arts, fighting against Vegeta, Prince of the Saiyans, a man with a gigantic ego who wants to reclaim his rightful place of royalty. It is one of the most iconic battles and one of the most iconic clashes of all time. The Kamehameha versus the Gallic Gun.
Prepare to join this filthy orb in oblivion!
Next on AxoniusRex is Goku versus Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga.